This is what's going on in the Republican Party. You have some candidates who are currently running who are not embracing democracy. They are embracing fascism, even though they're asking for your vote. Take Josh Mandel. He is running for senator in Ohio. Portman, Republican, is stepping down, and Josh Mandel is a Marine. He's running for office. We have to support our veterans. We really do. We owe them everything. But what we don't owe them is elective office if they're suffering from mental illness. Josh Mandel needs to be taken care of by our VA. He needs to be loved. They were sold a false bill of goods. Our veterans need all the love that we can give them. They deserve it. They went and fought, and they did 10, 20 tours of duty with cell phones. So they were able to go to work and see things that I don't even want to imagine while talking to friends at home. That does something to your brain. And Josh Mandel is obviously suffering. Untreated PTSD, you can do two things with untreated PTSD. You can have a nervous breakdown and become a danger to yourself, your family, and the country. That's one thing that happens with untreated PTSD. Or you could run for office as a Republican. So this is Josh Mandel running for office.
At the end of the day, the Second Amendment is about combating tyranny from the government. We've got tyranny coming out of the White House with Biden, but we also have tyranny coming out of governor's mansions, like right here in Ohio, where this squishy establishment, Mike DeWine, is trying to push mask mandates and vaccine passports on the people. And that's why we have to arm up.
That's why we have to arm up, as in Zig Heil? Is that what you're saying, Josh Mandel? Mandel, interesting last name. When you say arm up, is it Zig Heil, Mr. Mandel? You need love. I'm being serious. Josh Mandel needs to be loved, and he needs to be taken care of. He should not be exploited by the Republican Party. It's really wrong to take people like Josh Mandel, who are suffering from trauma, and use them and manipulate them this way. It's really wrong. I'm being serious. I'm not being mean. He's in crisis, and he needs to be helped. Instead, they're helping him to the Senate. He's running on insurrection.
When people cheat in elections, when these Democrats cheat in elections, they're not only disenfranchising their neighbors, they're stomping on the graves of every Marine, soldier, sailor, airman who's paid the ultimate sacrifice so we can live free, so we can have that right to vote every November. And so I think this whole January 6th thing, this commission, whatever, Pelosi, whatever you call it, it's a total waste of time.
I feel bad for Josh Mandel. I do. He's gathering up the next insurrection. There is something called the Mattis waiver in Austin. They use the Mattis waiver on General Austin, who's now the head of the Pentagon. There's like a 7-year, baked into the judicial code, there's a 7-year wait before somebody from the military can serve in the Department of Defense. It's very wise, because our founding fathers early in this country recognized that the easiest path to fascism is allowing soldiers to rise politically into the executive branch. And we waived it with Mad Dog Mattis during the Trump administration. We shouldn't have. We waived it with Austin. We shouldn't have. We should not allow soldiers to jump directly into the executive branch or politics, because that is the recipe for fascism. So somebody like Josh Mandel, who served, I'm not trying to be cruel or insensitive, he's in crisis. And a lot of our veterans are in crisis. And there should be some kind of mandate that prevents veterans from running for office and elective office for a couple of years until we work out some of the PTSD, because they get exploited by Republicans, and it's evil. There are people in crisis right now, and Josh Mandel is one of them.